Shalom, Baltimore family. Finally got him, y'all. Come on now, we got my man Doc in here. So yeah. So welcome to
Up in the house.
TT Truth Sports with Betsal'el and Doc. Finally got him, y'all. You know, it's a new channel. We need y'all to support us. Let's get this thing going. We're gonna have more people coming in. You know, just have visitors coming in, giving analysis and opinions. And this is gonna be fun, y'all. Sometime we're gonna get a little nasty. Some people might get their feelings hurt, get a little mad, but that's why it's TT Truth. It's tell the
That's right.
truth.
That's
So
right.
sometimes when you tell the truth, it,
Tell
it,
the
it gets
truth.
people upset. You know what I mean? So we created this
Yeah.
channel because a lot of times the truth is smothered by the mainstream sports media or by a bunch of people who getting a paycheck. And so they what they do is they give commentary according to their wallet. So you can't get the truth from them. But us, we not even getting paid for this. So we coming straight up at you.
At
You know what I
all.
mean? So you're gonna get the truth here. You can get the
Lead
truth.
it.
All right. So anyway, bro, we're gonna start this
Lead
off.
it.
We're
What's up,
gonna talk
man?
about this. We're gonna talk about first and foremost. Let's go straight to the jugular vein. This week, we were together watching this game. What did you get out of the game as a whole? Then we'll break it down as a whole, meaning that we took a loss, and why you think as a whole that we took a loss. I mean, the main thing, because there's so many things.
Yeah, because the defense is trash. Defense is garbage. They need to do something with it. And you know what? To be honest with you, it's the positions that I guess the defensive coordinator putting them in.
Right.
So, because we have good players, it's just the situations that he keep putting our players in. Only rushing four men back to the quarterback. Come on, four men. You ain't getting no pressure. Man, standing back there gonna kill you all day long. I don't care how good your cornerbacks is. If you rush four men and you got six blocking, come on, do the math. Come on, that's one part of it. And then the other part is, come on, O line, offensive line,
Terrible.
trash,
Trash.
terrible. Jesus Christ. Matter of fact, I might find me a couple of high school kids out there and see if we can put them on the line. Get a man at
Right.
least 1 second. You hear me? At least
Exactly.
one second.
Exactly. Give
Terrible.
them 1 second. So the point that you made, and I want to follow up on it, is that the position that the defense was in. Bro, you so right. We saw that through the whole game. You kept on saying, with your expertise, you know what I mean? You on the level of NFL player. You know all this stuff. You've been playing for years. You kept saying they too
Playing
far back. You kept saying they too far back. They too far back. And I can clearly see it with my own eyes. These
Yeah,
guys was, even if the defense needed to get 3 yards, they would basically be so far back that it would be pitch and catch. They'd get the 3 yards easy, right? Or if they
exactly.
ran the ball, because they ran the ball down our throat. So it's like, okay, well, all right, they getting a running start because you too far back. Your defensive line was far back, and then you got your cornerbacks and your safeties. Everybody was out of position. They were further back than they should be, especially after seeing that they was getting torched. So they never moved up. They never filled the
Right.
spaces, never filled the spaces that they should fill. And it went the
Exactly.
whole game, and it was like, you mean to tell me a coach can't see that? Then okay, I'm not stopping them sitting back there. They just sitting back there. So that's a
Yeah.
coaching issue to me.
Yeah. 4th and 2, 4th and 3, and you playing 5 and 7 yards off the ball. Bump and run. And you send your men all the way up there so that way they can fill all the gaps and got no gaps to break through and got nothing. And you play bump and run coverage. That's how you do that. I mean, come on, you got to take a chance. And all the great coaches take chances.
Exactly.
All of them take chances. They go for it on 4th down or they throw a zero blitz, meaning they put
Exactly.
their cornerbacks out there on the island by themselves. They getting paid the cornerback. Okay, play your man. He ain't
Exactly.
got to have help all the time. Come on,
Exactly.
man. Man, they is terrible. They
Well,
is
they
terrible.
number the defense, according to statistics, is all over the media. They number 32.
Number
They're in
32.
last
Yeah.
place with respect to defensive statistics. They're in last place, and this is a
Right.
Ravens defense. We talking about the Baltimore Ravens, who have a tradition of having the best defenses ever. Meaning, it's
Exactly.
a in this town we play defense. We're known to be smash mouth. People don't like us because we nasty, and when you leave out of here, you leaving out limping. Especially if you
That's
come
right.
here. If you come to
That's right.
Baltimore, you supposed to leave. If you ain't leaving in a body bag or ambulance, you limping out of here. Okay,
That's right.
that's the way we. That's our mentality. That's
That's
this
right.
town. It's a blue collar town. It's known for just for fighting and toughness. I'm talking about respect to sports and
Right.
um and then now we marshmallows.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's why I say be more. They say be more careful when you come here because we got that blue collar mentality. Like you say, hard workers is grinding. We hit hard. I mean, that Ray Lewis and them defense. Man, Lamar putting up historic numbers the first three games, but he ain't got nothing to show for it
Exactly.
because come on, Henry, you gotta stop fumbling that ball too. I mean, come on, boy. I don't know what it is, boy. We instead of this bird on my head, it should be a black cat because there's
Yeah, I'm
something about
serious.
Baltimore,
It's
boy. I
like
don't know what it is, boy.
like I told you witchcraft. Like I told you witchcraft. But let me finish up on the defense real quick. So here's the thing right here. And this is where we come in with truth, where a lot of people don't want to, tackle the truth. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to fit in and get in, but we don't play that here. First and foremost, I'm gonna say it straight up. Harbaugh should have been fired long time ago. Okay,
A long time,
when
too
we
long, long
lost,
time.
when we was in the championship game, the Titans came to Baltimore and they played that game that they played right then and there. That to me, that was a you got but when that out of here, man. What kind of what I mean? Like that was malfeasing. That was malfeasing practice in office, man.
Too
So,
conservative.
so
Too conservative.
yeah, man.
Too
How could you lose that
conservative.
game? We was slaughtering people, bro. You going into a transformer too a little bit. I know your face is showing a little
Right.
like yeah, something going on with your internet or something. So, but I can still hear you
Oh yeah.
though.
What about
I
now?
can hear you. You freezing up like you freezing up, bro. But so
Oh
did you
yeah.
yeah, you freezing up, but I can still hear you. So hopefully it'll straighten out. But
Oh,
I
okay.
was I was saying that what he
Right.
did was okay. He that was a squandered opportunity of a lifetime. What a beautiful season! I think they won 14-2, and you're gonna come in there and you're gonna call a games like that. It was terrible, man. So and he did it repeatedly. I'm saying the buck stops with John Harbaugh. People don't really want to say it, but we're gonna tell the truth on this channel because Doc and myself we talk about it all the time. Harbaugh got to go, man. He's not, put it this
Yeah.
way, he's already showed he can't even manage games good. So many times he didn't use timeouts year after year when he was supposed to. Then he used timeouts when he not supposed to. Then when you're supposed to challenge the play, he don't challenge it. When you should challenge the play, he don't challenge it. But when he shouldn't challenge the play, he challenge it. He used timeouts when he not
Right.
supposed to. He then has the best.
Right.
He'll have the best running back, and then he'll use him at the 1 yard line. He been doing so many
Right.
things that's fundamentally stupid that he should have been fired. And now he got Zach Orr, and I'm gonna move on to the offense. He got Zach Orr, right, who's showing that he truthfully
Yeah.
is the dude has no clue. And he looks
Has
good.
no
Okay,
clue.
he looks good. I mean, he a nice looking brother. He looks the part, like a former football player, which he was, and he looks good. Like, what I mean, he looked like he would have a bunch of knowledge. But come on, he is lost. Last week and the other weeks, last year, they had to bring in somebody they already had to help him. And now he doing it again. He don't know what's going on. He's not even changing the defense. He's not changing up on nothing. He's putting the Ravens in zone defenses because it's easy for him. He has not a clue.
Right. Right.
That
Right.
falls back
Yeah.
into that falls back into the lap of John Harbaugh because you're
Right.
the head coach. And because you're the head coach, you got to know, first of all, how to select talent, right? So obviously he
Exactly.
selected Zach Orr to be his under coach. So now did you bet him to see if he knew what he was doing? Okay, so now he's showing you that he can't handle the job, right? It's too big for him. He don't know what's going on. He doing stuff that you should know better in Little League. So they all goes back to John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh on this is Tell the Truth Sports. John Harbaugh fired. Okay? Zack, you a brother. I love you, bro. But now ain't the time. Lamar got to get a ring. Fired. Okay? And all the other coaches with y'all, out the door, the boot. So I'm simply saying this, we gotta tell the truth. It is what it is. This is a business about winning, right? This is a business about winning. It ain't about feelings and none of that. I mean, I hate to see people lose their jobs and all that, but if we don't do our job, right? If you don't go to work and do your job, or you go to work and sit down, fall asleep, or do whatever, and you ain't getting what you got to get done, they're gonna come to you and be like, if you keep doing this, you're out of here. That's for everybody. You know what I mean? So when you choose a profession as like it's football and it's putting you on the spotlight, but you're getting a lot of money and everything. But what comes with the territory is a short lease. It's like it comes with the territory. You know what I mean? So it's like you should be preparing your money and all that just in case, because you're probably gonna get fired. It's a lot of big chances that you get fired. So that's it right there. We can go on with the defense, brother. Let's get over to the offense, man. Let's go ahead, man. Hit him. Tell me what's
Lamar doing his thing. Lamar
yeah,
doing the thing. They can say what they want. Dude that put up what 40, 41, and now 30.
yeah.
I don't know how many touchdowns he threw so far.
He threw 9 touchdowns.
Nine touchdowns.
He threw
Right.
9 touchdowns. Yep.
9 touchdowns. He ran one in. I mean, he hitting all different receivers. Everybody eating. I mean, this without a line. That's the crazy part about it.
Out of
That's
line.
without a line. He
Out
putting
of
up these
line.
numbers without a line. Do you imagine if he get to stand back there like Justin Herbert or Josh Allen or Golf? If he just stand back and like they do like a real quarterback and throw it, man, he eat him alive. Because remember, he has the highest completion rate, completion, what I want to say,
Yeah. Yeah. Completion percentage.
yeah,
Completion
in
percentage
history,
rate. He has the
exactly.
highest. He has the highest.
Right.
He,
So they
he
talk that
also
running the ball and running that. Come on, man, spread the ball out, let him throw the ball, and then run it.
right. He also has a he also all his stats I just saw today on another show. He was number one at they went down the line this year already. Lamar was
Uh-huh.
number one quarterback rating, number one in
Uh-huh.
touchdowns, number one in completion percentages, number one in ratio with respect to touchdowns to interceptions. He was number
Right.
one like in about 8, 9 categories, right, as a quarterback. He's making history again right now, right? He's number one all over all these things. You can
Yes,
Google,
sir.
look it up yourself. Sorry, I don't have the stats in front of me. But in 3 games, what they pointed out, they said all the other quarterbacks who has done this, that's on the list, that has had the numbers that Lamar has had, has been number one in this stuff. They said that he is the only one that lost 2 games out of the first 3 games when they get a start
I
like
know.
this. Patrick
Hey,
Mahomes,
I know.
all of them. They said he the first one that lost 2 games. So all the things that he's doing,
Crazy.
like how could he lose games? Now I'm gonna say this. It goes back to what we said earlier. John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh is squandering Lamar's career. Right?
Yep.
Nothing lasts
Yep.
forever. Well,
Yep.
we watching the Michael Jordan of football, right? So we saw Michael
Yep.
Jordan as he struggled to get his championships and he was moving up, right? But he had decent coaches. But Lamar, he got a coach that don't know what's going on, right? So what's happening is Lamar now he's at his peak. He can't stay at his peak. So now John Harbaugh it means nothing to him because he getting paid whatever, it means nothing, but it means everything to this man's legacy, the fans, everything. People who really love Lamar, we want to see him get the ultimate goal. But John Harbaugh,
Or
he
if
already
he
got
do get
he
it,
already got a Super Bowl, right?
right.
He's got a
And
Super Bowl.
when Lamar do get it, you know they're gonna move the goalpost again. You already
Yeah.
know it. And
Yeah,
you only got one. You only got. There's a lot of people that don't have none. So let
exactly.
the man do what he do. Let the man do what he
Yeah,
do.
yeah. So John Harbaugh, here's the offense. John Harbaugh, he knows that Lamar got a line that's trashy, right? So he got Falele up there. Everybody see that Falele shouldn't even be on the field, right?
Yeah, lay a fish.
But Falele is a turnstile. You know, wherever, you know what I mean, he's standing out there. Sometimes you've seen him in this game, and if you go back and look at the highlights, he be blocking nothing. He's standing there
Exactly.
blocking a space. Ain't nobody out there. He out there by himself, 500 pounds, 6'6", whatever he is, pushing air. They didn't ran past him, but this what it is. He's so fake that he acting the part like I'm ready I'm blocking. Ain't nobody in front of you. But you like you guard, there ain't nobody in front of you. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
they done ran around you. They didn't the defense. This where hardball problem. Here's the problem. He wants Falele in there because he got a personal relationship with him, known him since he was a teenager and all that stuff. But at Lamar's suspense, Lamar can end up getting hurt. Plus, it's squandering Lamar's years and time. Falele makes a big difference because teams look at film. So all they got to
yeah,
do is say, listen, the weakest link is right there. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to set the defense up where we're going to take advantage of that. And they do it every week.
yeah,
They alter the game and get to Lamar one way or another to alter the game or slow Lamar down through Falele, right?
yeah,
And John
definitely.
Harbaugh, that falls right back in his lap.
But I'm gonna tell you though, that Stanley better start stepping up too, because I've been looking at him and
Look
he been
bad.
getting crushed.
He been getting
Stanley
he
been
look
getting crushed.
he looked bad too, bro.
He
Especially this
looked
last
bad,
game.
boy.
Especially
I
this
tell you
last
what,
game.
they keep on playing like that. They're gonna be at Walmart filling out an application. Tell you
Exactly.
what.
I mean, what's funny about it though, I'm telling you, man, I know people saying you talking a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm old, right? But I understand just
Yeah,
fundamentals,
we
bro.
yeah we
See, all
see
you
it with
gotta do is
our eyes.
get like even at this stage right here, the quarterback needs 3 or 4 seconds. Can I just get in the way?
Right. That's
So
all.
some of these dudes, I'm saying, bro, we ain't telling you to hold them off for 10 seconds. We simply saying if you just get in the way when he got to get around you because you just in his way, they can't even get in his way. They getting straight to the quarterback. You know what I mean? Like just getting away to cause some seconds lost. They can't even do that, right? So to
Exactly.
me,
Exactly.
when you can't do that, you shouldn't get that paycheck like that. You know what I mean? You don't fit in. You don't have athletic. Your feet too slow or whatever it is. So
You're right.
that's on
Right.
coaching staff because you have the coaching staff need to pick better people. Finally, bro, before I let you come give your 2 cents, I wanted to say this before I forget. This how bad the offensive line is. You have a quarterback that probably run 4-2, 4-3, whatever. And not only does he run 4-2, 4-3, everybody know it. He is the most elusive, one of the most elusive players in the game. Not just quarterbacks, because he ain't no quarterback near him. He's the most
Mm-hmm.
elusive player ever. Like he might even be more elusive than Barry Sanders. So now you got a quarterback like that, but yet he gets sacked 7 times. But yet, quarterback on the other end, who's nothing but a statue, don't get touched. What that say
Exactly.
about your line
Exactly.
when you got an advantage? You got a quarterback that got jets in his ankles. All right.
Yep.
He turn on his jets and he's dangerous. And it's hard to get him down. And he
Yes,
gets
sir.
touched 7 times. Most quarterbacks don't even get hit 3 times in a game. This man got sacked 7 times with jets on. And the other quarterback on the other side don't even get touched. That goes to show you how much our lines stink. It goes back to the coach. Go ahead, brother.
No, you're right, boy. You said it all as much there. Hey, but check this out. What do you think we're gonna do this week coming up with Kansas City? Because we can't fall 1-3, man. We gotta play some Raven ball. We gotta play for once. I want to see them play a full game with their full potential. I want to see the offense, the defense, and special teams all of them play up to par. If we do that every week, can't nobody beat us. Can't
No.
nobody. Can't
So,
nobody beat us.
so you said what I think they're gonna do.
Yeah, we saying
Well,
they're gonna do
bro,
the Kansas City.
this
Maybe I
is
had to
to
over
tell
there.
the truth, sports. So
Have the
I can't
truth.
see, bro. I can't see them winning. Okay.
Can't see
So
winning.
so no. So if they win, then it would
Yeah.
shock me. I'm being honest with you.
Well, hey,
Like
tell the
I'm
truth.
I'm I'm trying to like I'm saying it. Not putting my feelings in it. Of course, I want to say, oh, the Ravens gonna win. From what I saw up against Josh Allen and what I saw last week, um, I see some things that are not like I seen Raekwon Smith. I
I
don't know
know
what he
what's
was
up.
doing. I don't know
Yeah,
what he was doing, but he was acting like as if he was scared for somebody to run into him, like he had a broken rib or something, right?
right,
And then Matt BK is not playing, right? They
right.
already announced that, right? So I don't know about Van Noy, but
I
if they go
think
back,
likely might be coming back this week. Likely might be coming back. They
yeah,
might play likely this week. But I
yeah,
think he was getting
he'll be
busy
help.
last week.
We need the people on that defensive line because now they already know they're gonna just run the ball. They gonna run
Right,
the ball up the middle. So I'm just simply saying I can't see because Kansas City they got the smartest coach in the whole wide world. He looking at this saying, "Oh shoot, you're gonna have an easy way. We're going straight up the middle. Just same thing Detroit did because he's smart. He gonna be like, why should we change it? They ain't
right,
proved nothing. So we're
right,
gonna run straight up the middle. So I'm saying with Patrick Mahomes too. So it's like
right.
I don't see how we're gonna beat this game going to Kansas City. It's already hard to play up there. But a defense like that with Patrick Mahomes and then you can run the ball on us. I mean, at least we used to stop the run. So
Right.
I hope for the best, but I'm prepared for the worst.
Exactly. 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 You're right. You're right. You're right.
So, what you think? You think they're gonna win?
Oh boy, I'm a diehard Raven fan, boy. I'm telling you. Only reason, then that's the only reason. Only reason I say they might win is because Patrick don't have his receivers out there. I don't know if Worthy playing this week or not, but I know Rice still suspended for 6 games. But Worthy got this dealing with this shoulder injury. If he come out there, I know the Ravens gonna hit him on that shoulder. But I don't know if he playing this week. If he don't play, Ravens might can get him. But if
You
they,
know,
yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
yeah, yeah.
It's tough.
Finally, we gotta bring this up too. Like I think you brought up earlier. Another thing that we do have to pay respect to, even though the defense was trash. I want to give some credit to Marlon Humphrey. He fought. I seen him chase down that dude, man. That's a
Yes,
lot
sir.
of heart. It's a lot of
Yes,
heart,
sir.
bro. He did that,
Yes, sir.
and so we still got some hope because you got him, and you got
Yeah, Wiggins playing good too.
yeah, and you
Wiggins is
got
playing. And number 3, what's his name? That other came from Chicago, the cornerback. He got a African name. Uh,
um
he's Ozzy Way, something
yeah
like that. It's
yeah
something
yeah
like
yeah
that.
Zach Alexander.
Man, no, not
No,
Zaire, not
Zach, yeah, he
Zaire.
didn't play.
He
He didn't
came
play.
from
You're right.
Green Bay. I'm
Oh
talking
yeah,
about the one
yeah,
came from Chicago,
yeah. I
number
know what you're
3.
talking about.
He
Uh,
nice, though. He been playing some
okay.
good ball. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
they been playing some good ball. It's that front 7, like you said,
front,
running the ball. They running through man. Tell you what, they better not let Kansas City do it because they do.
yeah.
Boy,
It's
the
but
time going
Harbaugh
to
holds on to people like he gonna hold on to Zach Orr. Zach Orr, he a brother and everything. And you know what I mean? It's like I don't, you like he said, man, how could you just say that about a bro? My thing is that he's just got to get another job. He could probably get another job, but not in that
Yeah,
position. He's just not.
exactly.
He just don't. He's not meeting. Why should a team go down for one man, right?
Right.
They got to give him another job, man. Do something else. You know what I mean? He could be working inside, dealing with the players, when they practicing or something. But he can't.
Thing
He
about the
can't.
Ravens is the thing about the Ravens is if you see you ain't getting no pressure, do something different.
That's the
Don't just
coach.
send 4 men and 3 men. Send 6, 7. Do something different. Something
That's the
different.
bro. That's the
That was
offensive.
ridiculous.
That's the offensive coordinator's part right there. That's what your job is. You have to then, change up the defense, do something different, like you just said. And so what else was I had something in mind that I wanted to bring up about the defense. Shoot. So Marlon Humphrey, I said I love his effort, how he ran
Yeah,
that
right.
he ran that dude down, but it was something took my time. Well, let me say this wasn't it. Owe need to do something too, right?
Yeah.
He need to do
What happened
something,
to a Jabo? Is it they giving the Jabo any rhythm? I ain't seen the Jabo
Jabo,
on the
yeah,
field last year.
Jabo. They put him in a bad position. He was in there.
Oh,
He came in a few times, but they put him like they put him back in coverage.
oh, dumb
He's
stuff.
sitting back there like he going in coverage. It's like stuff like that, man. That's Zach Orr. Like you don't know what you're doing, man. Why is he out sitting back in
Right.
coverage? It's stuff like
Yeah.
it's stuff that's like easy that it's like it doesn't even take, somebody who got a lot of experience. You just can know fundamentals and be like, you can just learn, just see, like, man, does that make any sense? So
Right.
this the stuff right here that make you mad because you really looking at something and you saying, man, wow, that's too stupid. So but I'm saying it was something about that defense, but I can't think of it right now. So
Right. Right.
the other thing is this that I want to say too is what's scary is they put their hands on Lamar so much. I don't want him to get hurt. He got beat up that game, and
No, he
so
did. He
I
did.
don't know how he gonna make it through with that kind of beating, make it through 17 games. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
then get to the playoffs because he's taking a beating and he was pissed off, and I don't blame him, man. It's like he got to be tired of it. It's like I'm carrying y'all. Y'all getting paychecks on this line and you're not
Yeah.
doing your job. You're not doing your job, right? You up here
Yeah.
on this line collecting a check. When it's time to get paid, you get paid. But when it's time to block, you in la la land somewhere. You know,
Yes,
the
sir.
man got to get the man. They have to get better. And I fault the whole organization because what they did was they keep on spending money not on the line because because Lamar keep on making up for the weaknesses. But to me, smart people would say, "Man, he doing all this without a line. Let's get him a line." That's how I think.
Exactly.
That's how I think. I be
Exactly.
like, dang, he didn't carry us all this, and he done had a mediocre lines, and he had like people who ain't really that good on the line, and he didn't make it. So we got 10 minutes left. So I'm saying, you should be like, in that case, you should be like, well, uh, if I get him a line, we're unstoppable. But
Yes,
no,
sir.
they don't think like that. They keep on
Yes,
putting
sir.
money in different places. Okay, so they put money on the back end on the defense and all that stuff. They doing a lot of they do a lot. The Ravens do a lot, spend a lot of money on cornerbacks, safeties. They like that area, right? But don't you
Right.
think that it's more important for pass rush? My thing is that go all out for Miles Garrett. Go all out for these big pass rushes, the game changers, because the people on the back end, I don't care how fast they are, how good they are. We know common sense, common knowledge that if you don't have a pass rush, that just nullifies that.
That's
You,
right. And you see how Michael Parker just went to Green Bay and he just pumped them up. I mean, all of a sudden, Green Bay, boy, they pumped up now, boy, because Michael Parsons over there. Michael
exactly,
Parsons bring that heat. He gonna bring it.
exactly,
Whether he get there or not, he gonna disrupt that quarterback
exactly.
off his mark. That's how you supposed to do it. You supposed to do it.
Then they have the opportunity to go try to get Clowney again. They seen what Clowney
And,
did
and
when he was
that's
there.
what I'm saying.
He was a
That's what I'm
problem.
saying.
He was a
Yes, he will.
problem. But they ignore that, like let him go. They ignore that. I'm saying that's the part that I'm saying I don't understand with the Ravens that drives you crazy because it's like close it, be a closer, get it done. That just drives you crazy, man. We put out, man, our mind into this, like back in the Ravens, emotions all in
Yep,
it. You said this is
yep,
the year, and then they do
yep.
stupid stuff like that. Like, okay, you see Clowney was out there, and you don't even go get him. And now
Exactly.
it's and now you proving us right. You need them though. Like
Yes,
we
sir.
looking at what's going on right here, right now. It's like you had no business not getting him, especially for what
Oh,
he did. The performance that he did when he was with the Ravens, him and Van Noy together, they was going to work.
yes,
So
sir.
why don't you just get him? But that goes back to John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh
Oh,
is a hard-headed coach that what it is he got his mind made up on what he want to do. Even if it's wrong, he gonna keep doing it. He don't change nothing. He just determined that he gonna make something that don't work. That's him.
Yep, that's him.
He
I
do it
wish
all
we'd
the
have had
time.
his brother Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, if we had him,
I wish
bro.
we'd have had Harbaugh.
Man, we wish we had him, boy. I'm saying even when Eric the enemy was up, I wish we'd got him. Even I'm gonna tell you who we could have got
You're
the
right.
defense. Yeah, the defensive coordinator that we had, the young guy, and Steve Bisciotti should have let John Harbaugh go and kept him.
Yep. Should have kept Rex Ryan. That's what we should have kept. Should have
Should have
kept
kept
Rex
him too.
Ryan.
Yep,
That's what
he
we
fit.
need.
Yeah,
We
he fit
need
us.
somebody aggressive.
Yeah, he fit
Yeah.
the Baltimore, you know what I mean, the hardcore Baltimore. Yeah, they should
Yes,
have
he
kept
did.
Rex Ryan. They got, I don't know why Steve Bisciotti don't, you know what I mean? I don't know what he saw in Harbaugh. I just don't know. But it's showing that he's just not a good coach. He just had a good team. He had good teams and he squandered. Because when we won that Super
Yep.
Bowl, the last one, that was because you had coaches on the field. You had every and you had
Ray
every
Lewis.
and Ray
Oh,
Lewis
perfect.
and yeah, and on the offense you had Anquan Bolden. You had a bunch of people. They like coaches on the field. So he was
Yep.
able to overcome everything because of them guys. But now you got players who are like robots. They do whatever the coach say. They don't never deviate from it. The coach say go this way. They can clearly see that the coach is wrong on this. They still gonna go that
Yes,
way.
sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Coach
Tell the
say,
truth.
we in this defense right here. They in the defense. They said they in. See, it ain't working. They won't even deviate from it and say, I got to abandon that position because it ain't work. I got to take this. No, they'll still do it. They'll stay in it. And so those type of players is what Harbaugh loves because they
Yep.
listen to him even down to the ship going down. They going down with the ship. But I'm looking at it like I want some alpha dogs, some guys that want to say that's bullshit. All right, bro, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry about the language or whatever, but he come run up here, we're gonna crack him. You
You
know what I mean?
do.
We're gonna do this. That
That's right.
defense that we in,
Favorite
bro,
football.
the defense we in, when you see it ain't working, I'm gonna do this, you do that. All right, boom. You want people with that
Right.
mindset that's gonna use their own intelligence, but they don't do
That's
that.
right.
He like them guys to be like a robot. Hey, see ball, get ball. Okay. You know what I mean? That's what he want. Yeah, bro. So anyway,
Exactly
well,
what it was.
you have any final thoughts that you want
Well,
to
my
put up?
final thought and my tell the truth moment for this week is the Ravens better come to play because Kansas City ain't gonna play with them. Like he
Yeah,
said, that coach Andy Reid don't care if the score 50-4 to 2. He's gonna run that
correct.
score up on you. So
Yes.
Ravens, y'all better come to play. That's all I got to say, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with me, all I can say is that, man, I hope Harbaugh just don't show up. Him and Zack Orr, sub them out. Now the BK ain't playing. You know what I mean? As
Yeah,
coaches, we need
man.
coaches like that. Bring in some new somebody off the street. Go get somebody from Central Booking. You know what I mean? They got common sense.
Yeah.
And we'll win the game. You put me in there, you in there. I'm telling you, if you put me or you as coach, we win it. I go straight up there and especially like on the offense, I go say
Uh-huh.
Lamar. I say Lamar, I ain't running, giving you no plays to run.
Yeah, take the
Do do
handcuff off.
do what you know.
That's
You
right.
run this whole thing. Do what you know. I ain't giving no plays. You get busy, right?
That's right. That's right.
On the defense, I'm gonna call it like it is. So you can't stop the run. Y'all better stack the box. And like you
That's
said,
right.
cornerback's gonna have to be on an island. Safety got to do his job. We're gonna
That's right.
stop the because we got to first stop the nosebleed. You cannot let the run because if they keep running and they can keep running, then the game over anyway. You got to
Yep.
stop that first and then deal with the other stuff. It's simple stuff. It's like, okay, if I know that if a person has been shot, I got to stop the bleeding first. Then we'll deal with everything else. You got to stop the bleeding. They going straight up the middle. They running on you. Stop that first. And then if
Yes,
they
sir.
make some passes, then you deal with that. First, stop the run. That's
Yes,
all I
sir.
got.
That's all. That's it.
So y'all, anyway, so thanks for tuning in. So share, like, subscribe. Please join this channel. Like, share, subscribe. You know, Betsal'el and Doc. You know, so we're gonna keep hitting it hard. Sometimes we're gonna try to get some guests in here, so family and friends or whatever. So yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna get better. We just getting started. All right.
Yes, sir.
Shalom.